So, is the Super Bowl rigged? Is this Taylor Swift a psyop? Find out, listen. This is a fun topic, and I really haven't talked too much about Taylor Swift in the past personally, just because, I'm not into all the gossip, but there's been so much on this one that I just kind of had to jump in and give my 2 cents. So we got the Super Bowl coming up on the 11th. There were rumors and pictures I had even seen on some Vancouver Canadian news that it was supposed to be the 49ers versus the Baltimore Ravens, and then they're talking about there was a last-minute switch to let the Kansas City Chiefs win so that Biden can get an endorsement from Taylor Swift. So that's what the rumors are. Do we really know? You never really know. Who knows? We know the WWE is rigged, and I've seen enough with sports. There's always bad referees and things that can mess with the game. But is the whole game and system rigged, or is it just a few bad actors? Who knows? But I wanted to really hit on this one because this is one of the, since I'm dealing with couples, relationships, finding, helping real men and women find lasting love. Sad we have to quantify the real in this day and age where, men are playing in women's sports and stuff, but that's a story for another day. So this year, because of Taylor Swift, it's estimated we're going to have an additional 2 to 17 million people tuning in for the Super Bowl. It's going to be a big game, so all you sports fans, let's see how it goes between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Personally, I'm excited. We'll see how it goes. But with the Taylor Swift and the Travis Kelce for the dating, this is a fun relationship that a lot of, I have lots of successful people in my circle of friends, both men and women. And with the successful women, I've found it very hard for them. The guys find them intimidating. They're scared of them. They don't want to offend the women. And, if a woman's making $1 million a year or, closer to $1 billion in the Taylor Swift case, it's not really possible for her to find a man who is on her same income level. And this is something I've noticed, a lot of my wealthy female friends have run into as well. And, we have the old societal expectations, the man should be the breadwinners, things like that. But, in this new society, you have the sugar daddy government with the HUD, Section 8, and food stamps, and giving, single moms more assistance for having more kids and not having a father in the picture. And then you have, for those that aren't wards of the government, you have inflation ticking up, and we're getting ready to hit round 2 of inflation. Oil and gas bottomed out and are creeping back up again, so we'll see how this year goes. I honestly think we're going to have another stage of inflation that will probably mimic what we had in 2020 to 2021. And it's going to be hard on people. So you need the 2 incomes. We need more people coming together. Taylor Swift, I think, is 35, so it's still in a prime time for a woman to still find a guy, have kids, settle down. And for you successful ladies out there, the things that make a man have nothing to do with money. And she still found somebody who's, tight end, tough football player, a more man's man, masculine guy. And she makes way more money than him. But I know money's not the issue. So for you successful ladies, you need a guy who's ambitious, driven, has goals. but forget about the money. Give it a chance, see what's there, open yourself up more. And we're in the 21st century, and with crazy things like the Me Too movement going insane. A few years back, and I was seeing stuff in Europe where guys would have to take recordings with who they were going out with, have verbal consent on video so they couldn't be accused of things later. So I understand where like a lot of guys are getting scared to ask women out. They don't want to offend. They don't want to be accused of being weird and creepy. And the flip side of that is, they're just not asking women out like they used to for fear of, sexual harassment and other BS. So, ladies, you need to open yourselves up more, be a little more available, let the guys know, you're open to approach if you're single and looking for date. Guys, you got to get over the fear, and it's just the way it is. You need to step up, just straight ask the girl out. I was sharing something earlier today about the green flags, because we all know what red flags are, go away, danger, red flag. But with the green flag, those are the good things. And the number one for both genders, because there is only two, it's binary. Just like the universe itself is binary, but another topic. So with the men, you need to ask the woman out. You need to be the man, lead, put some following, put some structure, boundaries, and take the pressure off so she can relax and have fun. It's not about how much money you're making. It's can you step up? Can you lead? Can you give initiative? Get things moving? Personally, I think it's pretty cool that Taylor is, replaying her high school years and going after the football star. And, it has nothing to do about money. Anybody can find love. There's countless options in this world. We've got 8 billion people. Almost 4 billion aren't married. So you got like 2 billion of each gender to, potentially find someone. So I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think the Super Bowl's rigged? Is Taylor Swift a psyop for Biden? And what do you think about the relationship of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce? Is it a good relationship? Is it something that has potential? Just give me your thoughts. I'd like to hear some input on this one. It's a fun little topic. So that's my thoughts for today. I don't really know if the Super Bowl's rigged. I would, if I was a gambling man, I would put the money on the Kansas City Chiefs just because you're going to have the energy of the fans pouring towards the players. And if you really understand energy or have played sports yourself, when the crowd is for you versus against you, it can really help with the morale and the headsets of the players, which can affect how well they play. So if you're a gambling man, Kansas City Chiefs, I still think it'll be a close game. Probably a touchdown after the 2-minute warning. Probably like 21-24 or something with Kansas City. But that's just my guess. Curious to hear what you think the predictions will be there on February 11th. And, I want to know, do you think the Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce is a good relationship? Or are you one of the ones haters? Do you think, what do you think? I want to hear it. I want to hear your thoughts. This is Jedi signing off.